He threatened to kill me, destroyed my property, beat a mother while she held her toddler. The courts barely blinked, but I wasn't about to let him get away. I was quiet, patient, strategic. And then I ruined him without ever laying a finger. If you've ever wanted to see justice delivered to someone who hides behind power and broken systems, hit that like button and subscribe. Because what you're about to hear is a takedown, crafted from pure truth and cold strategy. Narrative expansion. I never imagined my life would turn into a criminal record spreadsheet, but it did. My name's not important. Just know that I used to help victims professionally, so I knew how predators worked, how they manipulate, isolate, and hide behind bureaucracy. But nothing prepared me for the man who turned my world upside down. He threatened to kill me. Said it casually, like ordering coffee. He threatened worse, too. I won't even repeat the word. He destroyed my property, cost me thousands. When I went to the court for help, they shrugged, claimed not all records get uploaded, said his past wasn't fully visible. But I looked anyway. He was 38, living off mommy and daddy, no job, no purpose, just funded chaos. His parents paid for his housing, his bills, and bailed him out of jail every time he got caught. He had a history. He assaulted his last roommate, his last girlfriend. Probation, not prison. But then something changed. 2 weeks ago, I got a message from a woman I'd never met, a single mom. She found my protective order while Googling his name. She wanted to know why I had it. Because she had just lived it. She told me he hit her while she was holding her 2-year-old son. He didn't care. About her. About the child. About anyone. And that was my breaking point. He wasn't just a threat to me anymore. He was a walking, talking danger zone. So I started documenting. Quietly, 3 criminal records, filed, backed up, cross-referenced. Then I dug deeper. Shell companies under his cousin's name. Vacations labeled as strategy retreats. Loan payments magically forgiven. Every pattern spoke one truth. This man thought he was above consequences. I found out he lived in a tight-knit community, where people knew people, where reputations mattered, and where predators thrive quietly, unnoticed. So I made it my mission to make him visible. I couldn't find out who his landlord was, but I knew how to find his neighbors. So I crafted messages. Not slander, just truth. Court records, screenshots, verified facts. I shared them anonymously at first, in community forums, local Facebook groups, even printed flyers that simply read, "Know who lives next to you." Then, I spoke to the single mom again. We built a network, other women, other survivors. Each had a story. Each was silenced. Until now. Meanwhile, I filed complaints with the prosecutor's office. I cited every failure, every delay. They didn't move, but I did. I reached out to local journalists, sent a full, organized timeline. Predator shielded by privilege. That was the headline. Within days, the pressure mounted. His parents started getting calls. Businesses he frequented started refusing service. He was toxic PR now. And then came the final blow. The single mom and I filed a joint protective order appeal. We walked in with 300 pages of documentation. Court didn't shrug this time. The judge read, paused, looked him in the eye. "You are a danger." Permanent order granted. Now, he's isolated. No home. No allies. Everywhere he goes, someone knows. And not a single lie was told. He tried to intimidate, manipulate, hide. But when I struck back, I didn't use fists. I used facts. I made his behavior public. I didn't break the law. I broke the silence. And now, he paces. He hides. He watches every step. Because justice, when delayed, doesn't mean it's denied. Sometimes it just means it's building. To anyone who feels helpless against people like this, Keep records. Stay calm. Truth is slow, but it's powerful. And when it lands, it hits harder than anything else. If this story hit you deep, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs strength, and tell us in the comments your thoughts. Subscribe for more real stories where the bad guy doesn't get the last word.